Brian here with Guitars, Whiskey, and Golf. Thanks for joining me today. Don't mind the goofy golf shirt I've got on today. I'm playing 9 holes after work, so I'm getting prepared. Wish me luck. But in any event, we're here to talk about whiskey, and I've got the Sagamore Spirit Double Oaked Rye. So if you don't know much about Sagamore Spirits, first of all, they're based out of Maryland. Initially, all of their products were sourced MGP distillate, which, is not necessarily a bad thing. MGP, as we all know, makes some of the finest spirits in the world, and a lot of the whiskeys we drink come from MGP. So no harm, no foul there. The distillate in this bottle does come from MGP. It's aged between 4 and 5 years initially, but then it's secondarily aged in another toasted barrel for about 18 months. So you've got, something like 7 years of age on this product. Additionally, the toasted barrels that Sagamore are using are also scored on the interior of the barrels in a way that makes more of the whiskey come in contact with the wood in that secondary toasted barrel. So it's a double oaked rye. If you are a fan of double oaked bourbons and haven't tried a double oaked rye, I could not recommend this enough. So I'm giving away my review a little bit, but it is what it is. This is just under 100 proof. As I said, the combined age is close to 7 years. So let's get into it. By the way, MGP is now distilling their own whiskey. So they're transitioning away from MGP, and some of their products, their bottled and bond products, are now their own distillate. So I'm really, really excited for that, because not only are they distilling their own whiskey, they're also sourcing grain right from local farmers in Maryland. So it's a true kind of like farm to grain to distillery kind of a process going on. Much like Heaven Hill is talking about their grain to distillery products, and everybody's getting into that, sourcing grains from local family farms, and that's what Sagamore's doing. So I think that's fantastic. So on the nose, this is much more bourbon forward than it is rye forward. I'm not getting the typical bright citrusy, floral, minty notes that you would get in a typical rye, especially a rye with very high rye content. This is coming across like amazing whiskey. So first of all, I've got coffee. There's definitely dark raisin. There's a nuttiness to it, but it's not peanut. I haven't quite nailed it down. Almost like, flavored coffee, sometimes hazelnut or something like that. But there's coffee, there's raisin, there's a nuttiness to it. Caramel. A big punch of sort of berry fruit as well, right smack dab in the middle. The nose is so inviting. As soon as you smell this, you want to dive into this whiskey. Wow. So that coffee thing is right there. The dark raisin, maybe almost chocolate covered raisin with coffee, little nuttiness, the oakiness. Everything is in perfect balance. This has got a unique flavor profile. Like I said, that coffee, chocolate covered raisin for a rye. It has a unique flavor profile, and this is tremendous. Honestly, when you taste whiskeys like this, they're so good that you're like, why do I have 100 bottles? Why don't I just have, 10 bottles and go with that? Because when you have bottles that are this good, you almost feel like you don't need much else. But listen, we love to collect. I love to collect bottles of whiskey from, whether it's Irish whiskeys, scotches, bourbons, ryes, I love them all. I like to try different things, etc. So the collecting is part of the fun. Well, to wrap this up, guys, at around $60, this is a banger. I can't say enough about it. First of all, I've never had a bad Sagamore Spirit whiskey. Right now, I've got the 8-year-old rye here as well. I've never had a bad Sagamore. I've gone through a couple of their other products, and everything is excellent. And I'm not. It's not hyperbole. Everything by them is just so tastefully done. Their products, the whiskeys are in tremendous balance. The flavors marry with each other. They don't fight each other. So if you haven't gotten heavily into Sagamore's products, I just could not recommend them more. So go out, get this Sagamore Double Oaked Rye. I've seen it for about $59 at like Total Wine and More. At that price, in my opinion, it's a total steal. Hope that helps you. If you play golf, hit them straight, and take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.